Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Survivor Gabon recap.
Last time it was a double elimination on one from each tribe. Both Dan and Ace were sent packing.
Sorry, tribe has spoken. So, over at Kota, Randy is going to head up the operation.
It's called Operation Clean Sweep. The 6 Kota members are going to take out the 4 Fang members because he's so certain that it's going to be a merge.
Yeah, and Corinne is still pissed off by Susie being all like,
let it go.
Oh yeah, I'm voting you out because I'm better than you. And
she is so delusional.
I have better upper body strength.
What planet is she from?
I don't know, but Corinne is so annoying. Like,
you know what? They're both annoying. I don't like either of them.
No.
So back at Fang, Ace is gone, and Mattie's worried that he's next. You should be worried, Mattie. You should be worried.
Yeah.
Even though everybody's like, nah, don't worry about it.
You need to worry about it.
Yeah. And he's like, when's the merge? Please, 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 when's the merge? I need a merge.
So both tribes get mail that say, hey, come check out this feast on the beach.
All right. And when they get there, it was like faux shizzle full of food.
Yeah.
It looked really good. I was getting hungry just looking at it.
I know.
And Mattie was just like, the food is so nice. It's just so... What is wrong with him? I think he spent too many hours in the sun.
Maybe in like almost a month.
I know, but then he was like, look at the beautiful, pretty helicopter last week. And
yeah.
Poor Mattie.
So there was a box on the table too, but they weren't allowed to open it until they were done eating because that was the end of the feast.
Right. So they ate like pigs. And I don't blame them.
Well, yeah.
And Kenny was sitting there at the table, and Kenny was like, that note says immunity that's under that thing. So
there's a clue under the box.
He couldn't read the whole thing. And Charlie was like, what's going on over here?
He's like reading over his shoulder.
Right. So he picked it up, and it said that he could have shared it. He had no choice. He had to share it with everybody.
Hey guys, check it out.
Yeah. What's that? What's immunity? Where is it?
Yeah.
So there was another immunity idol hidden.
There was.
Not very far from the table, only a few feet. So everybody figured it out. Randy, in his ness, went over and dug it right up because he apparently knew exactly where it was.
Yeah, and he's like, does anybody want it? So obviously, no one could be like, oh, I'll take it.
Right. So he compared it to the apple in the Garden of Eden, and it just brought back James flashbacks.
Don't eat the apple.
Yeah, apple chewers. So nobody wanted it. P.S. They put it in a beer bottle, threw it in the ocean. They tossed it into the ocean.
That was kind of lame.
Yeah, it was really lame because when they threw it, it went about 5 feet. And then Randy thinks he's like king of the world of Gabon there because
him and Marcus are like, oh yeah, we're the best. This never happened before.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, whatever. So then they open the box and they find out that there's 10 stones in the box with numbers on it, and they each have to draw a stone.
Yeah. So guess what?
Read part 2.
The evens were one tribe and the odds were another. So they were split up again.
There's no merge yet.
Yeah. So the new Kota: Bob, Marcus, Susie, Crystal, and Kenny.
And the new Fang: Randy, Charlie, Corinne, Marcus, and Sugar.
Whoa.
I know. Mix
so
it up.
on both teams, there's a 3-2 advantage for Kota.
Right. We'll see if that pans out or not. So, a little revelation over at Kota. Crystal finds out that her cousin is like one of Marcus's best friends.
That's really weird.
It's a game changer because they were not...
Small world.
Yeah, they were not like friends before that, and now she's like, I'm not going to write your name down. He's like,
I'm not going to write
your
your name down.
So, back at Fang, Mattie is happy to see Randy. Or is he?
Yeah, because Randy's a snake.
Yeah, well, those two just don't get along no matter what. They might seem like it for 5 seconds or a nanosecond, but they will never get along.
Yeah.
And Sugar had an epiphany. She realized that Kenny's just using her.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care about her.
She felt really guilty about turning on Ace.
I wish I could just tell Ace I'm sorry. You can in a few weeks. Don't worry about it. Alright, so it's time for the immunity challenge.
Woo!
Endurance. It always is when there's 10 left. And it's these, like, frame things that it's really weird.
Yeah, it was.
But it was very effective because they don't have to stand there for like 8 hours.
No. So they had to hold up these two, like, poles with their palms.
Right. And everything was adjusted for height, so it was completely fair, and so they said. And
this was team endurance, though, because the last person standing won immunity for their whole tribe.
That's right. So, yeah, you predicted it. After exactly 1 second, Crystal was out.
No, literally 1 second.
Yeah, it was 1 second. Then after like 10 seconds, Sugar was out.
And Susie.
Randy, Corinne, Kenny. It was down to Bob, Marcus, Charlie, and Mattie.
Yeah.
And then Marcus and Charlie were out. So it was down to Bob and Mattie.
Oh, snap.
One from each tribe.
So Mattie was going crazy.
He was laughing.
He was like
a crazy person.
and
oh my God. His thing was like this. It had like...
Jeff was like, you're going to be laughing straight into tribal council. He did not want Mattie to win.
No, he really didn't. He was like, you don't deserve to win, you freak. And, of course, Bob was like, wow. And he dropped his thing, and Mattie won.
It was crazy. He really pulled it out of nowhere.
Somebody's not going to be getting along at the rap party. I can tell you that right now. All right, so Marcus and Crystal have a little meeting of the minds.
He wants Kenny out.
And she does not.
She's like, yeah, okay. And then she goes back to Kenny and she's like, nope.
They want you out, Kenny. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to get rid of Marcus.
They try to get Susie on their side.
Wow, how quickly we flip when it's like, small world, goodbye.
Yeah. So at Tribal Council, it comes down to Kenny and Marcus.
Yeah, pretty much. And Susie flipped.
What?
Hello.
Nice. I don't like Marcus's attitude.
No, I don't either. And Marcus was voted out, and he becomes the first member of the jury.
Yep.
Another total blindside. Remember last season?
I do.
How many times people got blindsided?
Well,
it was just ridiculous.
Crystal's starting it off for the season.
I can't believe Crystal's still there.
I know. I'm kind of rooting for her now.
Yeah, well,
I'm saying kind of. Next week I'll be like, yeah.
I'm kind of rooting for crazy Mattie.
Well, yeah, he's like my number one.
Yeah. So next time, Kenny is the man of the house. Yo.
At Kota.
Right. And back at Fang, same as always. You know who's the old married couple?
Randy and Mattie.
Well, you two get a room already.
Ew.
All right. So, kids, till next week. Much love.